I think I've forgotten how to speak on here normally because it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a little while. Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, grab your water, have a tea, coffee, whatever you're doing. Let's enjoy life together for the next little while. So, yes, I'm back. I am sitting down and talking to you. Wow, it's been a while. Obviously, I share videos, maybe not so obviously. I share videos inside my online yoga family every single week, yoga practices and meditations, but I do not share vlogs anymore. Well, at least I haven't for what seems like a lifetime. However, I have been thinking a lot recently about joy and intentionally bringing more of what I love into my life. And one of those things I love is sharing with you a little bit here and there. So let's see, I might begin to create a little bit more vlogs every now and then. Let's see how that goes. They're going to be a little bit longer like this one. I really enjoy watching the longer vlog styles myself. So yes, creating videos brings me joy. What else brings me joy? Painting. And that is mostly what this video is about and will probably continue to be about moving forward. I first of all wanted to speak to change, and I think it's interesting. I used to share a lot here about my travels, and then mostly people were just interested about me traveling and doing this and doing that, and I am just such a homebody. Like, I've always been a homebody, and then I enjoy traveling, of course, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do things and film myself doing these things that I do not enjoy so much anymore. So like, to record my life has been very interesting, and then have people to perceive me for who I was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, to perceive me for who I was yesterday is even something. Because yeah, we change in every single moment, and like, I'm totally open to change, but a lot of people aren't. So in saying that, I removed all of my old videos on my YouTube channel, and I just want to kind of be me and who I really am, not the Kate who lives in India doing extravagant things. Like, I just practice yoga, I live my life, I go to the beach, I work online, and I paint. My life is not so exciting. Living a slow, beautiful, intentional life here in Goa at the moment. So I really wanted to just share more of that with you. And so if you would like to be here and share that with me, then I will be so happy to have you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here if you have been here from day one, the very beginning, or like when I used to create all my veganism vlogs, all of my travel vlogs. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for you, and thank you for following my journey. It's been a wild ride. It has been a wild ride, I tell you. So yeah, let's bring more intentional joy into our lives. What do you do to bring joy into your life? I know I love to paint, which I'm going to show some really exciting paintings that I have recently done in this vlog. I really enjoy practicing yoga, obviously. I enjoy teaching yoga. I really love dancing, walking, just hanging out with my friends and family. Like, I feel like these kind of things is what really brings me joy these days. I don't know if that is just me getting old, if that is me kind of going full circle. You know, often you have to go full circle and come back to kind of where you began in order to understand and appreciate what you have and the way you are living. So yes, where else am I going with this? Not too sure. How have you been? Please let me know down below how you are, how long you've been here. One thing you're grateful for. One thing you're grateful for. I'm grateful for this platform. That's what I'm grateful for today. And I'm grateful for painting. And I'm grateful for living in the tropics, even though it's really hot. I put on these pants to record this video, especially because it's like 30 plus degrees here on the daily, very sweaty, as you can tell by my yoga videos probably. But yeah, it is currently May in Goa, so it's very hot. Monsoon is going to start probably in a week or so. It's been raining on and off. Just enjoying beautiful, slow days. I think that is the end of this introduction. Hello, welcome and welcome back. That's it. Exhale, big step up. Malasana, dropping those hips down. Bring the feet wide. Inhale up. Exhale through center.
Let's take a long close look where no one else can see. In a dream I was made of gold, and I knew just what to say. Let me take you far away, away from here. There's nothing other than the stars above us.
So this is going to be a voiceover part of the video. I have recorded 3 different time lapses of 3 different paintings that I have been working on the past month, which are in this video. I thought I would just show you one time lapse because I didn't want the video to be so super long. I started also off really well filming, and then I slowly dropped away from it because I wasn't actually sure if I was going to create a vlog or not. However, I did have that intention there. So yes, anyway, when I am painting, I tend to not draw with any pencil or charcoal onto my canvas. I really like the loose look of the paint when you draw directly onto the surface of the canvas with just distilled turpentine or spirits or terps, whatever it is you call it in your country, and a little bit of oil paint. So it is a super thin paint to begin with, and from there I will thicken it up as I go along. I know a lot of people do enjoy drawing it on first and find that easier, but even when I am drawing, my drawing style is very scribbly and loose, and so I really enjoy that a lot. From there I started with the darks and put those in, and from there into the mid-tones, light tones. This painting, well, these 3 paintings actually, I really tried to not just be all over the place. I tried to be very intentional with my colours. I tried to put some more greens and more reds and warm tones into the skin as well. I used to just use a lot of burnt sienna, yellow ochre, ivory black, and white titanium when I was doing my skin colours, and red as well. But in this painting I use no black at all, so I just use Peruvian blue and crimson lake, and that is what created the darker tones. Yeah, I watched quite a lot of videos on YouTube, and they say don't use black. Well, all the artists that I really love say don't use black, and use very little white. It is really rare that in the real world, in true life, our human eyes actually see black and like a proper white. Anyway, I'm going to start completely geeking out here, but yes, this is my process, and I hope you enjoyed watching it a little bit. If you're an artist and you have your own process, please let me know yours down below, and if you are interested to learn as I learn with my painting and what it is perhaps that I could share, if anything, then yes, let me know below. Look at all these jackfruits that are growing outside our kitchen window. Yum! have been thinking recently about taking up space. I, as a naturally introverted person, go out and I'm very shy and timid in social situations or places. Like if I'm going to work at a cafe, for example, I usually just put my headphones in and get to work. One, because I usually have quite a lot of work to do, but two, it like keeps me safe with my headphones in, people don't really bother me when I have my headphones in. But I'm trying to like go into a room with confidence. A motorbike is going past. Trying to go into a room with confidence rather than like a sense of who's going to be there, who's going to speak to me, like what am I going to say. I'm very good at thinking like that, and I'm not so good in like being confident and taking up space with my presence, even though I kind of do because I have a lot of tattoos and the way I look. But yeah, this is what I have been working on a lot. I feel like this is a big struggle of mine. I've been listening to a really wonderful podcast called, what's it called? It is called Do You Fucking Mind? The stars are bleeped out on Spotify by Alex Fernandez. She is a neuroscientist and she speaks a lot to the link between obviously the brain and emotions and how we are wired. And she's just really inspiring and motivating. There's a lot of swearing in it. She is a Sydney gal in Australia, so she's got a lot of energy, but I feel like sometimes that is just what you need to feel really motivated and inspired. So that plus the science side makes it very interesting. She also shares fun brain facts. So if you want to check it out, I will try to remember to link it down below, but it is called Do You Fucking Mind by Alex Fernandez. I have actually been looking for more podcasts. If you have any good ones, I'd love for you to recommend me below. I'm not enjoying so much podcasts in which people are just sharing their opinions. I'm really loving like this more expert in their field side of things. I think that's really fascinating. Oh, that reminds me, I've also been reading Bittersweet by Susan Cain. She wrote Quiet. What's it called? The Power of Introverts in a World Who Cannot Stop Talking, something like this. One of my favorite books of all time, so I was really excited to be reading this one from her. Again, lots of scientific facts, lots of insight into bittersweetness, melancholy of life. Like it resonates with me so deeply because that is honestly just my state of mind. I'm in a constant bittersweet stage, seeing the contrasts of life. And yeah, if you are the same, if you react really intensely to music or art or things like this, then it's a really wonderful book for you. Highly, highly recommend. Here are a few more snippets of the other paintings. I usually paint in the afternoon, evening when I've finished all my work for the day. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to record a time lapse of all of the painting. It was like so much footage. But yeah, it's really fascinating to watch back. I honestly was like despising these paintings a lot of the time. It's so interesting how something that looks like this and then this. Well, I kind of like this one the whole time actually, but it's fascinating to watch them develop, and I think it's really wonderful to continue working until you arrive at a space where you like the paintings, and then also knowing when to stop is a really wonderful thing as well.
Don't take it for granted. Love when you have it, you might be looking over a lonely shoulder. Remember when we said we'd never have children? I'm holding your baby now that we're older. How time has revealed how little we know us. I've been too busy, I should have noticed. Days that keep slipping, our lives that I'm missing. I wish it were true love, I wish we were kissing.
Go to a plant market today because j'ai l'impression que avoir la plante ça va vraiment be on the cover. Who is that so important to keep writings of your lives, you know?
Peace on earth, goodwill to man. From heaven, all gracious King. Whoa, from heaven's all gracious King. Peace on earth, goodwill to man. From heaven's all gracious King. From heaven's all gracious King. Still through the cloven skies they come with peace.
I'm really happy with how they turned out. I love painting that is actually really loose and has lots of soft, beautiful edges. So this is the first time that I've painted in which I'm trying to achieve something. I usually go into my paintings just completely winging it. You know, I'm very much new at painting. I'm self-taught. I am trying to spend more time painting as well because it is my absolute happy place. Yeah, let me know what you think. I obviously have lots of prints on my website if you're interested. I can definitely put these on the website as well, and in print version when they are dry and when I get some good quality photos and prints made. That is a possibility. But yeah, also just been to the art supply store and got this canvas which I'm really excited to paint on. I think I am going to create a landscape in this one because I'm just trying to switch it up and try new things. I have painted a couple of landscapes before. I think I've shared it in one of these videos. If not, it's definitely on my Instagram. Like this beautiful magical fairy setting is what I have in mind. I've got a photograph to draw inspiration from, so I'll perhaps share that in the next video. Let's see. As I said, I'm just trying to spend more time painting in this little studio space that I have created. I just love it. Behind this is actually a bed. This is the spare room. My mum is coming to stay in a month, so I need to kind of organise this space for her as to not fume her out with oil paint smells. Another exciting thing I'm working on is tattoos. So as you know, I do hand poke tattoos. I have been designing a lot of tattoos in my little book. I got some really cool pens. Usually I just use a ballpoint pen, but Rahul, my partner, got me these incredible actual artist drawing pens. So I have been designing a little bit more with that. It is obviously not the season here in Goa, but when the season is happening, I can tattoo a lot more people, which is really exciting. So yeah, just tapping a lot more into my creative side as I do. Extend love through creation is my favorite saying. I have it tattooed here on me, but you can only really practice, 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 and refine and grow into that, and just following whatever I would like to do in this moment and the next. If you follow your joy, coming back to the theme of joy that I was talking about at the start of the video, if you follow your joy, things naturally fall into place. There's no need to think about all of the things. There's no need to think too much. There's no need to think from the perspective of wanting to change or things being difficult. Like, we do not need to resist life so much. If we just soften, breathe, and think, what do I need to do this moment and the next that will bring me joy? Things naturally fall into place, don't they? Wow, how lucky are we? Beautiful life. Beautiful life. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you for being here. If you made it this far, please give the video a thumbs up. I think it really means something. There is not a whole lot of people who watch to the very end. So if you haven't, comment again something you're grateful for down below. Please let me know what you thought of this video. I love sharing through this platform, and I always have, and I feel a little bit incomplete in my life if I'm not doing it, to be very honest. I love this way of connecting with you. I'm grateful for you. Yeah, that's it once again. I hope you have a really beautiful day, and I hope you're having a good week. If it's not going well for you, I hope it gets better. Remember to take some big, beautiful belly breaths when possible. Come to moments of stillness, especially when you feel as though you're about to react to a certain situation. Take some time to connect to the breath, slow down, and respond from a place of equanimity to life. Don't forget to make time for joy. Very important to feel into that aliveness that is within us. Create space and time to enjoy life. If we're not here to enjoy life, then why are we here? Lots of love. Om Namah Shivaya.